Here this morning to talk about a system called BodyTalk is Allison Bachmeyer. Thanks for coming in today. You're a Regina girl, moved to Saskatoon to go to medical school, but you didn't quite finish that out. You stopped to take on a new system.
I did. I had a very interesting experience in my second year of medical school. I was diagnosed with a form of cancer called Hodgkin's disease.
Okay.
And that shifted my life path a little bit. So I got a little bit of I call it an early midlife crisis. And that allowed me to sort of shift gears and do something that I was more passionate about doing.
So you do still help people physically with their medical health. What is BodyTalk? How do you explain it?
It's a very effective, safe healthcare system that addresses a comprehensive range of issues, everything from physical to the mental and emotional spectrum. So it's a system that uses your body's internal wisdom and an ability to heal. And that in turn allows us to access and speed up what your body is already healing.
So if somebody is coming in for a BodyTalk session, Allison, take us through it. What do we expect?
So you'd come into the office, we'd go through an evaluation form of where you're at, what it is you'd like to address. We'd talk about your issues. We'd explain a little bit about BodyTalk for you. Then you'd lie down on a very comfy massage table, and we'd go through and figure out what is really at the root for you, because everyone has very different reasons behind each issue. So 100 people walk into a doctor's office with a headache. They all get the same prescription. 100 people come into a BodyTalker's office for a headache, and they all get a completely different session because everyone has different causes for every single illness. So we address that using light touch and tapping.
Okay, so it's you just basically touching and feeling the patient's body.
Yes.
And so is this, you mentioned you had Hodgkin's, and this is when you shifted gears in your career. Did this process work for you personally?
It worked really well for me. It helped a great deal to get through the chemotherapy and the radiation side effects, which can be very traumatic for many people. And in addition, it helped a number of my other illnesses, from asthma to migraines, resolve. So I was sold.
Wow. I had a friend do this, and I had so many questions about it. It's something a lot of people don't know a lot about. It's not really mainstream yet. Are there any contradictions to it, Allison?
Absolutely not. It's one of the safest healthcare systems out there. It's non-invasive, which means there's zero contraindications, and you can do it alongside of anything else that you do.
So you have clients that you take on, but this has really become a teaching thing. It's spreading like wildfire. You're consumed with sharing and teaching this process.
I absolutely am. It keeps me really busy, and I'm very passionate to do it. It's become more than a full-time job because it's something that I love to do.
Can you tell us about a success story, maybe something specifically, quickly, someone you've helped?
Absolutely. I had one woman come in. She had had crippling back pain her entire life for about 17, 18 years, and she was on heavy-duty medications. And after, it actually only took one session, and her back pain was completely gone, and she was off her medication. She was able to engage with her life and her children again, and her mood improved, so her depression started to lift as well.
This is neat, and upon researching Allison Bachmeyer, you'll see she also works on animals. Just so much to learn about this system. Thanks for coming in today. We want to mention there's a BodyTalk presentation by Allison Bachmeyer coming up. It's on Monday, November the 19th, 6 to 8 p.m. There's the information right there. You can RSVP online or by phoning. BodyTalkSystem.com to get in touch with Allison Bachmeyer, 280-8264. Thanks, Allison.
Thank you so much, Lisa.